Hola mis serenitas, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Chiquita Serenita, and today we're doing a tutorial review and swatches of BH Cosmetics Give Back Step Up palette, right? This palette is the palette that got released for celebrating International Women's Day, right? I bought it right away because I saw the cover story. Like, I think they were promoting it a day before or something like that, or a couple of days before. I don't know. I like the color story. 100 of the net proceeds donated to the organization that's called Step Up. That, what I've read from it, it is an organization that helps younger women from like 14 to a certain age or something like that to better prepare them for like career based, and it helps them a lot with confidence, you know, lecturing, stuff like that, so they become better successful females as they get older. And I really love that concept of just empowering women in general, you know, it just the next generation of women to be super strong, independent, and it's an awesome organization. If you read up on it, I really love that it's going towards that. Now, I am kind of bummed that it didn't make it bigger. They should have made the collection bigger. I think this would have been so awesome with maybe like a blush or a lipstick product. If you guys are wondering what I have on my lips, it is, I don't like to mention it because it's already like, you can no longer get it. It's from the ColourPop Hola Chola collection. This is the lip kit that is called Traviesa, which means troublemaker. And on top of that, I have my Glam Light Berrylicious lip gloss. So you can no longer get the Hola Chola Traviesa lip kit. It's just, you know, it was a short-lived collection with ColourPop. I guess they were getting sued. They got a cease and desist order. They had to stop it. So I'm hoping somewhere in the near future they will bring the same lip duo back and just like in another collection. Just rename it, do it over. But still, it's a very pretty one. When you open this palette, it does come with a little plastic protection for the shadows. It says confidence, step up confidence. Yeah, it just says step up confidence everywhere, and it has this little design to it. It does not have a mirror, obviously, but these are the tones in here. The tones in here are super pretty. I'm wearing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the colors in here. But I will tell you guys that 1, 2, 3, 4 are mattes with glitters, which I'm not crazy about. I did use this one as my transition shade, and that one is like a super hot fuchsia kind of pink with glitter in it. It does flake off some, but it's not like a huge deal. And then this one is called Valuable. That's a dark brown with a whole bunch of like silver glitters. I'm not crazy about that one. I would have wanted them to keep it a dark matte brown. That would have been perfect. This one is super pretty. It's just, it has those glitters in it, and I just don't see the reason. I don't see the reason why they do these glitters. I used that one today, and let me tell you guys, that is an awesome. That's the one that I use right here on the sides. Like, oh, I love that color. I use Confidence as well. This one is such a beautiful shimmer, you guys. It's like a rose gold type of shimmer. It is kind of flakish though. It's like a delicate kind of formula. You have to be careful on how you use it. I was putting it in the middle right there, and I noticed that little flakes started flaking off, and it becomes one of those wildfire shimmer situations. But I'm not hating it because it's a very, very pretty color. And when you have it on the eye, it just stands out so much. Almost like this metallic sheen to it. And I love it. Step Up this freaking orange that I didn't even get to use today. That's such a pretty color though. I was like, oh, I wanted to use that one at first, but I didn't get to use it. So let's get started with the swatches. I'm going to start right here, and I'm just going to go clear across till we get to the end, right? First color is called Step Up, and it is this super bright peachy orange type of matte. That's 2 swatches right there. Look how bright that is. That's such a beautiful color. Then you have Valuable. That's that dark brown with the micro glitters in it. I mean, on its own, I'm pretty sure after the micro glitters just like flake off, you still have a pretty decent color to work with. It's just, I'm not crazy about all that flaky glitters flaking off onto my cheeks, you know? Unstoppable. This one I use as my inner corner highlight. It is just a very shimmer type of like champagne shimmer, and it's so freaking pretty on the eye, you guys, like crazy. It stands out blindly. Then you have a Leader, which is this hot pink matte with glitter. This is the one that I said that I used as my transition shade. That's just one swatch. Look at that. Next you have Strength. This is a mauve tone matte with glitter in it as well. I honestly love this one. I'm not hating it, with or without glitter. I want to rub this all over my face because it's such a very pretty mauve tone. Then you have Hope. Oh God, this is that one that I told you guys I really loved. It's like a dark burgundy type of purple matte. It does show up a little bit of patchy, but it's not like a huge deal. And that's like one swatch right there. In the next row, we have Community. This one is just a straight up nude brown matte. I don't see myself using this one, but I could still use it as a transition shade. It's not a big deal. And of course, if you do a cut crease, it still works for you, okay? Potential is a peach tone matte with glitter. It's almost on the peachy pink kind of type of way. This is still perfect for me for a transition shade. Look at that. That's such a beautiful color. Girl Power is just this super bright fuchsia matte. Oh God, look at that intensity. That is one swatch. That one did not come to play. Success Story. This is just one of my favorite formulas in here. Even though I said like it's flaky, but it is a rose gold type of shimmer. And it's just so intense when you have it on the eye. You see that? That little reflect. Like, that's such a pretty color. Inspiration is a matte purple. And like, look at that. That's one swatch right there too. Lastly, we have Confidence. This is just a purple tone matte too. So look at that. That is all of the tones in this palette. Now, for the most part, I really love this palette. I honestly only mentioned towards the end of the video if you make it past the tutorial. I would have liked them to make these ones a little bit close, like different. But now that I'm seeing them swatch, this one and this one is not far off from each other. This one's actually a lot different swatch than it does look in the palette. Because I thought these looked so similar together, Girl Power and Leader. And now that I'm seeing them swatch, they do not. Look at this one's just more of a darker pink. This is more of a brighter fuchsia hot pink. And it is a matte. This is a matte with glitter. But these ones look kind of similar when swatched. So these ones right here, in the palette, this one looks more purple tone. This one looks more pinkish tone. But when you're swatching them, you still see that pink and purple difference. But they look super similar to each other that they might as well be cousins, right? I would have hoped they would have made one maybe more significantly different. Like you can tell, right? Make it see that you can see the difference, not one or two difference. We're talking about at least 5-tone difference. That's what I want to see. But other than that, if you guys like these type of tones, those are the tones that I gravitate towards. I love pinks. I love purples. Mauvey tones right here, like these purple berry tones. And then it's only a shame that it has 2 shimmers. I'm a huge shimmer fan. I like to have that balance between the shimmer and the matte ratio. That's just me though. This one, I like this random peach orange that nobody asked for, but I like it in here. It makes sense to me. I could still use it. And I will tell you guys that just be wary if there's might be staining between this shade and a little bit of that one, because my fingers look from those shades. The dye in it might cause staining. I don't know if it says anything in the back. It does not say anything in the back about staining, but it does say celebrate girl power and raise up women everywhere. And the Give Back Step Up 12 color shadow palette. 100 of net proceeds from this palette will be donated to Step Up, helping teen girls in underserved communities fulfill their potential. Featuring Step Up's orange and gold colors plus girl power pink and purple hues in smooth matte and lustrous shimmer finishes, these high impact shadows are sure to highlight your confidence in every look. And it says minimum donation of $25,000. And you guys already know they're vegan and cruelty free. I honestly love this palette. Go and get it. Okay, it's like 17, 18 bucks. It's not that much money. And it's a super cute. I don't know. I love it. Okay. So that's pretty much it, you guys. If you guys want to see how I created this look today, then just stay tuned. Okay, you guys. So for my first color, I'm going to go in with Leader right here. Leader is just like a hot pink fuchsia color, and it has micro glitters in there. I actually like the way it came out. Very pigmented. The glitters somewhat stay on there. They don't flake off completely, but you know, it is what it is. It's a very pretty color either way. So that's the one I'm going to use as my transition shade on this eye. Next, I'm going to go in with Success Story, and this is such a beautiful shimmer. It is like a rosy tone gold type of shimmer, and I basically took my finger and I patted it in that middle because I'm going to create that halo eye, so I just went straight in the middle, just like you see down here. It might not look the same on both eyes, like might not match, but that's what I'm going to do essentially, okay? And now I'm going to go in with this color named Hope. Hope is a very pretty dark purple. It's a matte. I'm going to take it basically and pat it over here, pat it over there with, you know, just to like create that halo eye look. I am going to bring it down here a bit, like about halfway. And that is what I'm going to do, okay? Next, I'm going to take the color Confidence, which is just a matte purple, but it's more like a periwinkle bright tone purple, right? And I'm just going to put it right here, down here, basically blending into that dark purple that's already there, okay? Finally, for my inner corner highlight, I'm going to use Unstoppable, which is a very pretty champagne shimmer. That's basically what it is. It's very pretty. So I'm just going to pop that in with my finger like I always do, okay? So that's pretty much it for the eye look, you guys. Let me just go pop some mascara on. For my waterline, I use ColourPop Cream Gel Liner. This is in the color Red Rock. I believe this was from their Raw Beauty Christie collaboration. I'm not 100% sure. It might be from the desert one, and I can't remember off the top of my head which palette that was. But yeah, I'm going to do those two things, and I'm going to be right back to give you guys a close-up, okay? So this is the finished eye look today. Hopefully you guys like it. I really like this palette. I think it's very pigmented. Oh, definitely if you love purples, if you love pinks, this is going to be your palette you're going to run to. So let me back you guys out and I'll give you guys my final thoughts on this palette, okay? Okay, you guys, so I'm back. I love this palette. It is cute. I honestly love the tones in here. I kind of not crazy about the micro glitter ones, you know, because they do have at least 3 in here. I don't get that. That would have been 1,000 times better as a dark brown, not necessarily with the micro glitters. I mean, obviously you'll still get the color. Like this one, I got this one to show up. Some of the glitters did flake off, but the pigmentation was still there. So I might still have that kind of luck with Valuable and Strength right here. Strength is a very pretty mauvey pink purple almost, and then you have Potential, which is also a matte with micro glitter. So you have 4 of them. Actually, I didn't even notice that one because the micro glitters are very gold, very fine inside of there. You can obviously see them more in this one. But Community is like the lightest one, and I can still use that as a transition shade. Definitely Step Up. I really love Step Up. I think the only thing I'd want to change out of this entire palette, which is Girl Power and Leader, are not that far off from each other. They look very similar to Inspiration. Like these 3 could be cousins. And the only difference between these 2 is this one has glitter and this one is a matte. But that is like a matte purple pink. And that is like a straight up fuchsia type of pink. I don't know. They're too freaking similar to really like say, oh my god, look how obvious they look from each other. They're very, very similar to each other. I think if they would have made this palette really, really good, if they would have probably made that a tone darker. Because this is very a peachy type of nude. For someone lighter skin, it'll work still. But for me, I think I could still use it as a transition shade. And even then, it's like, ugh, it's okay, you know? These ones, I would have made them very significant different. Way different from each other. From right now, they just look like cousins. Other than that, the pigmentation is good. I didn't have no problems with blending. I really, really love the look that I created today. And I am a huge fan of, you know, pinks, purple, mauve tones like that. So I'm going to let you guys go. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And hit that notification bell so you'll be notified each and every time I upload a new video. And until next time, stay warm, stay blessed, and stay magical. Bye, you guys.